The idea of just doing this video is going to question the morality of my channel. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Kid over. You're back in with another video. So, I did just talk about Avengers Doomsday, and now we're going to transition to something else. And we're going to be talking about a Tyler Perry movie, most especially Joe's first movie out of the gate. If you know Tyler Perry, you already know that Madea is one of his money makers, where he has a buttload of movies based on her and some plays. But the fact that, okay, I'm still hung on to this because I'm like, yeah, it's one of those characters. I'm like, yeah, it's been around since childhood. And the fact that I'm like, it's been kind of influenced in the way comedy has shaped a couple characters where, yeah, you got Big Mama and you have Medea and you kind of had Eddie Murphy doing Norbit with Respucia. So I'm like, this is basically like that whole cinematic universe of just guys in comedy just doing plastic over rubber, just doing characters in this case. As for Joe, it's kind of funny that this is one of those characters that are just off the wall, disrespectful, has no limits. But most of the problems with Tyler Perry movies is the fact that they're all just PG-13. He can go rated R if he wants to, and some of the movies aren't good enough to where some of his serious dramas are comedies, but some of his comedies are dramas, which I don't know if it's just him just doing it, and the fact that there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes I don't want to get into because the Boondocks kind of confirmed it all. In this case, I want to talk about Joe's first movie, which he's going on a road trip to drop off his nephew. And funny enough, because I'm still like caught up with the movies, I haven't caught up to the last one because I think it was Destination Wedding that came out on Netflix, where I saw that one clip of Medea beating up people in the gas station, which that's funny enough, just throwing gas on these guys and lighting them on fire. But I'm like, yeah, I don't know anything about that movie, but it's just one of those things I saw. But seeing Joe get a spun off is one of those, yeah, he's been a funny side character, especially the way he talks to people. But is he good enough to carry a movie on his own, or is one of those, yeah, without Medea and the characters around her, you don't have that little side aspect of, oh, you have a serious drama going on, but you also have the comedic twist where, just like Huey described in Boondocks,
being a good Christian woman, she gives her marriage one last chance because Jesus said so.
I am dark-skinned and bald, so I hate you, and I hate Jesus.
And just when the brown-skinned dude from Law & Order is about to hit her, here comes the shirtless gardener.
Hold it right there, bald-headed dude from Law & Order.
The woman and the gardener kiss, having found true love through Jesus.
So let's see if the side character has enough comedic chops to actually stand on the movie on its own. So in that case, let's get to the trailer.
That you should drive BJ across country on this college road trip. Look at him, tell you this one time.
Yeah, Medea isn't this one.
You understand?
Yo, go easy on that boy.
Oh.
Hell no, when he come back, he gonna be scarred.
Or scarred, like Fred used to say.
Really? You don't need that shit.
Oh.
You're drinking?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm driving.
How's
it going? You having a good time?
Dad, this is going terrible. He's rude and belligerent.
Eat this chicken.
Drive! I'm not gonna make it through this.
Oh.
This is a bad idea.
That boy is strong.
That is just ridiculous.
Go and teach him everything he need to know about life.
But every black man wants his child to be better than he was. My boy, the world is tough.
Y'all ain't welcome here.
You get in that fight. You got
That classic road trip, like, oh, you don't belong here moment.
I'm sorry, he always been real stupid.
Oh. And he's doing the Matrix. Okay. Wait, what?
Grandpa, what is this place?
Heaven.
Oh, pals, that's what that
I
is.
need you to hook him up with a little something.
Let's loosen you up. Sure. Do you know if my grandpa's coming in?
Okay, that's kinky.
Oh, this is rated R? That's a first. It was kind of a quick trailer, but also the fact that I guess I wouldn't say this is the first, but I guess this is one of the first Madea movies that's actually R-rated. Especially the fact that I remember around Tyler Perry's Boo Madea Halloween 2, where Joe's character was a little bit too edgy, where I don't even know if it was some pieces of dialogue, the fact that he kept referencing, I'm a pimp, I'm a P-R-M-P pimp. That movie specifically, he was getting a little bit too suggestive with some of the women in that film. And the fact that he was like, "Hey, girl, you put your teeth back in. You ain't ready to go to work." I was like, "Ooh." For a PG-13 movie, that's one of those lines where I'm like, I'm surprised it got like one of those censors, but also that was like the highest risk of, yeah, this is a little bit edgy for our taste, but I'm like, as for PG-13, that's not one of the worst things I've heard. But you see, this is one of those college road trip movies, and the fact that the son of Brian in this case is like old enough to actually be alongside the adventure, like the same way Tiffany was a factor in some of the earlier movies. His son is actually taking the spotlight for this one. I'm not gonna say it's a good movie. I know that I'm gonna get my little bit of enjoyment from it. Yes, some of them are good, some of them are bad, but there are in these cases where I'm like, every second other movie is good, where I'm like, okay, all the early ones, you can say what you want about them, but there are at least a couple moments where are funny, where let's say Medea has her own little moments in the movies, but if you incorporate those separate moments into clips, they're funny enough, but the movie around it is a little bit serious, but not serious enough to take it seriously. That's the thing with Tyler Perry when he does these movies where I don't even know if it's like his dramas or comedies, but when he does a comedy, most of them feel like dramas, like they're trying to teach us something in most of them, but I'm like, isn't that supposed to be like the other way around? Like it's supposed to be in reverse? But for this trailer, there's a few moments that actually kind of had me chuckling, and some moments where I'm like, yeah, it's just Joe. It's some old guy who really, I wouldn't say it's akin to like what Jackass did with Bad Grandpa, but also you have like an old person really teaching the youngling across the ropes. Where I'm like, I wouldn't even say I'm old enough, but I'm like, I'm almost 24, and the fact where I'm like, yeah, these kids nowadays have it easy and they don't know like struggle the way old school parenting is because I bet you none of them get ass whoopings. But we'll see how things go with this one because I feel like this could be a good advantage now, seeing as though this is one of the first R-rated movies that he's doing with the Medea franchise. Because I feel like, yeah, he was meant to kill her around Medea's family funeral, but he still kept going. And seeing as though Joe is finally getting a spinoff, which I feel like everybody likes Joe, but the fact that he's one of those characters where I'm like, he's a good side character, but if you gave him a film, he would actually do some of the stuff I feel like Medea would be doing, but more raunchy and a bit more off the cuff than usual. All there is to say is that hopefully this one ends up being good and a decent comedy, and the fact that, yeah, you're off the rails and hopefully you have a much bigger, more advantage now that you're not restricted by Netflix. You just keep doing the standard quo. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. I don't even know why I did this one. This one's just a free ball.